Hello, how are you? Uh, if you watched the earlier video, then you probably realized that it was ended prematurely. Well, it's all down to the reason that I was using the YouTube application, which only limited me to 6 minutes and something and some seconds there. But I'm gonna take only 5 minutes this time around because that's easier to load and I don't want to waste much of your time. But in the earlier video, I actually pointed out that one of the main problems in Uganda right now, or it has been for the last years, ever since Uganda was actually founded, it's been guns. Each and every country that has guns on the streets, guns in the wrong people's arms, that is not security, but that is insecurity. Because these people take rigid decisions and kill people. I give you an example of some people have been gunned down recently. Not to mention civilians. And recently, just recent, I think like 1 week ago, sorry, uh, an MP, a minister, in fact, entered the parliament with a gun. If less guns could circulate in the country, trust me, there would be no intimidation. People would have free will. People would talk freely. But because the forces have guns, big people, who claim to be big, they use guns to intimidate others. It causes a sense of instability and insecurity in the country. Now, if the government is going to do anything, it should be first and foremost disarmament. Disarmament. They disarmed the Karamajongs, people who were protecting their livestock with guns, not trying to overthrow the government, but they knew the threat these guys possessed, with the guns at hand. Because come on, these guys could raid, they could just, start a rebellion. This is why they were fighting Kony, because he had guns. Guns are a powerful thing, but guns are not meant to intimidate people. They are meant for protection. And in Uganda, they are used for intimidation. Anyway, the other point is, now, like I told you, I'm not against this government. I'm not against anyone. I don't belong to the opposition. The thing is, I'm not even a politician, but I just want to give you my view on this. These countries, the most successful countries, they have this thing. It's called a monarch, and I'll give you the very example, which is Dubai. Dubai has a king, and when the king goes, the prince comes in, who of course happens to be his son. Now imagine this. The only reason Museveni is splashing out money to, buy people, to buy votes, to rig elections, to buy off the parliament, to rule bills in his favor, like the age limit. Initially it was the term limit. The only reason he does that because he hasn't secured his place. But imagine if this guy secured his place for the rest of his life and he knew that, he's going to be the president from now and forever. He would not waste a single coin. He wouldn't waste a single shilling on anyone because he knows it's going to be there. So what would he do with the money? He would invest it in the country to make sure that each and everyone is catered for. I mean, there are other reasons that are affecting us, like tribalism. People are saying, he's from Angola, he's from Uganda, he's from North, This is a huge problem. If people don't stop seeing things in that way, the country is never going to develop. Now, I just want to go back to this very huge point that I'm trying to say. If you could assure the president, museveni, I'm not on his side in any way. I really want to see change, but just look at change in this way. Assure the guy that he's going to be president for life and his family, let the first family be rule the country as they like. We make it a monarch, okay? A monarch kind of system, because this is the system that is ruling all those most of the developed countries. And I'll still give you the example of UAE. Everywhere you go in UAE, the reason you see these good, fantastic roads is because these people have dedicated their lives to serve their country. They're not under any kind of pressure. They're not under any kind of pressure that, after 4 years, elections will come. I might go out, I might go in. There are guns everywhere. No, no, these things are not happening. This is another way. This is another way the country could progress. The guy has now started to develop the country. After 30 years, he has tried to, put up a few roads. He came up with the Entebbe Express Airway, highway, sorry, and he's trying to revive the airline. He's doing a few things, yeah. But this is because he stayed for so long. Now remember, he's using taxpayers' money to buy off people. I don't even know what he's doing. But trust me, he's wasting money. And the only reason he's wasting money because he hasn't secured his place. But if he knows he has secured his place, there is no way he will want to pay off anyone. He will want to work for the country. That is the other. And it's only my opinion, by the way. It's only my opinion. So I just want to hear from all of you. What do you think about this? Because looking at it, just look at all the countries. Look at United Kingdom. Look at Sweden. Does Sweden have a president? I don't think they do. Because they have a government.